Okay. Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about another one. Game 48 of the regular season. Astros lose. Oh, good lord, 9-2 against the Dodgers in the first game of this two-game series. Fourth straight loss. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. They have lost 5 of 6. They have lost 4 in a row. They are now game and a half back. Let's see if they're winning right now. Oh, Oakland's actually losing to the Mariners, who are gaining ground on us quickly. Okay, the game. I don't know what to tell you. This was a bad game by the Astros. The pitching was horrible. The offense was horrible. Greinke was great through the first 3 innings. Perfect, actually. It was looking like it was going to be a total pitcher's duel through the first 3 innings. It felt like the first 3 went by in like 10 minutes. Like they were just zipping past. And then in the fourth, Greinke made one mistake. That was it. He gave up a home run in that inning, and that was, not great. A little bit later on, he'd give up another pair. So he finished the night with 6 innings of work and 4 runs given up. Really, it was the walks that killed him. He gave up 3 of those. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe all 3 of those walks came around to score. I could be wrong. I might be, actually, but I think it was. I know at least 2 of them did. Oh, my goodness gracious, the game. Joe Smith came in for 2/3 of an inning, and he was pretty good. Comparatively, this is just a horrible game, man. Paredes was bad. He had an inning of work. He finished Joe Smith's, and then he came in for the next one. He would load the bases, which was not good. And then Kent Emanuel came in, walked a batter, then had to leave after 4 pitches because he injured something. Andre Scrub came in and would walk back-to-back batters, which means we just happened to walk in, 3 guys in 1 inning. Andre Scrub tonight would actually issue 4 walks, and he would give up a run. I don't know what to say about this game. Like, here's the thing. I figured we'd lose, right? Like, I kind of had that thought. The Dodgers are a very good team. When you get swept by the Rangers, you don't have any confidence to do anything. So I kind of figured we'd probably lose this game and probably lose tomorrow, too, as well, if I'm being completely honest with you. But man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. This one just was embarrassing, to be honest with you. The Astros were dead until the 7th inning, where Alex Bregman would finally solve the riddle of Old Man Kershaw and get a home run. And that's not Kershaw slander, by the way. I love Clayton Kershaw, and he absolutely dealt tonight. 7 2/3, 4 hits, 1 run, no walks, and 6 strikeouts. Clayton Kershaw, is he a bit older and not what he once was? Yes. Is he by any means washed? Absolutely not. Clayton Kershaw is still a fantastic pitcher, and he showed it tonight. He dazzled and shut down a pretty darn good Astros lineup, holding them to merely 4 hits and 0 walks. He was well in control from the moment they said go. And again, 1 mistake to Alex Bregman is the only thing that kept him away from 7 2/3 scoreless. And that was really it. Like, the Astros had a rough game. This game was just, and it was being hyped up as like a really exciting game, which I thought it was going to be exciting at the bare minimum. Like, I thought it was going to be interesting. Through the first 3, I'm like, man, this is going to be fantastic. And it just wasn't. You want to know how bored I got during the game, right? Like, because baseball, I don't want to say it's a boring sport, because it isn't. There are a lot of intricate, minute details that you can get into with baseball. I love baseball for those reasons. But I was getting so just bored with the game. You know what I did for fun? I did dishes. A human being actually said, hey, you know what would be fun to do? Dishes. And then I did them. I actually got really excited because I found a Jurassic Park mug, or that I thought I didn't buy, but apparently I did. You know how it goes at Home Goods. You get things in your cart, and then you kind of forget about them, and then they sit on a bag on your counter for like 2 months, and then eventually you go, oh my gosh, why is there a bag on my counter? Open it and go, oh, I bought that. Neat. Which is what happened to me tonight. You might say, Weston, what does that have to do with anything? I don't know, but it's more interesting than the game to talk about because we scored 2 runs and one of them was in garbage time. Actually, nay, both of them were in garbage time. And we gave up how many? 9 walks! Oh my gosh, I think we had more. Did we have more walks than base runners? I think we gave up more walks than we as a team had base runners. That's depressing to look at. This game was just not a fun time, for being completely honest with you. The final thoughts. The pitching was horrible. I thought Greinke was not good, which sucks because I like Zach Greinke. Joe Smith wasn't good. Kent Emmanuel only had, one batter that he would face and then would be pulled. Paredes had a not good night, giving up the 3 runs. And Andre Scrub he didn't have any control. He gave up 4 walks himself, which is, that's insane. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Dodgers scored 3 runs with 1 single in that inning, which I have not seen too often. And it wasn't even a base clearing single. It was just a bunch of walks. Man, oh man, this game was hard to watch. And there's no other way to put it. And, I've been very critical of Dusty Baker in the past. This one wasn't even on Dusty Baker. This is nothing on Dusty Baker. Nothing he could have done could have saved or salvaged this game. This was just... Greinke showed up for 3 innings, and then he started to lose control. The bullpen was horrific, and the offense just decided to basically take the day off. This was a bad game. It was bad on every single account, and there's no real outstanding offensive things. Tucker had a pair of hits, so that's cool. Bregman had a pair of hits, so that's nice. Maldonado actually went 1 for 3, which is, kind of shocking. Altuve had a bad 9, 0 for 4, so he lost his hitting streak that was at 17, which really sucks. He's actually 1 hit away from moving up more on our leaderboard for all-time hits for the Astros, which is neat, but that did not happen tonight. And I'm almost in a way happy it didn't happen tonight because, that'd be a weird thing to celebrate in a game that you're losing by over 5 runs. Man, it just sucks because the majority of this game was garbage time, which is not fun for anyone. This game was just horrific. And that's all I got to say. This game was no fun. And I don't like saying that because I like having fun with baseball. But this game wasn't it, fam. This game was just bad. We play again tomorrow at 7:40. And we're going to be having Luis Garcia go on the mound against Trevor, probably using pine tar and or burnt coke Bauer. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can look it up. He might be using burnt coke to get a better stick of the ball. That's just a fun little fact that I wanted to throw in. Anyway, I'll be here after that game. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. And even in snooze fests like this, go Astros.